home. Sponsored by Geico. Steve is intrigued by the paranormal.
Otherworldly spirits really make a house a home.
Janet has different tastes.
I'd like my house to not be haunted.
Compromise is tough, but these two won't have to compromise when they bundle home and car insurance with Geico. It's easy, and they could save even more. In the end, Steve and Janet found a renovated Victorian that's only haunted from 9 to 5.
Okay, what's home? Talking about...
Bundling without compromise at Geico.com.
The economy is on our minds these days. People are struggling, and that means it is more important than ever that you protect what you have. And one of Call Pacific Coast Termite will send out a uniformed technician to your home or business for a free, thorough inspection. That's your chance to get all of your questions answered in person.
In your intimate life, their mission is to provide you the medical care you need for improved performance.
At Primal Medical, we have virtually every medication known to man to help men. We specialize in treatments for ED and low T, and we have a 99% success rate. Most impotence problems can be treated in just one visit.
That's Dr. Robert Rowley from Primal Medical.
We offer a variety of treatments, including high-dose sublingual lozenges, ultrasound-based shockwave therapy, and injectable therapies. We can also treat testosterone issues when needed.
Primal Medical in the East Bay and San Francisco. Get your customized evaluation for just $99, which covers a full year of free visits, including a PSA test, testosterone test, and ultrasound. Call now, 415-761-4037, or go to primalmedical.com. That's 415-761-4037. News that matters to you. Around the Bay, around the world, around the clock. All news, 106.9 and AM 740, KCBS.
Thursday, October 20th, 2022, and coming up on KCBS, the respiratory illness known as RSV spikes in kids, and President Biden campaigns for Democrats in Pennsylvania.
I'm Megan Goldsby on the annual report on women in the workplace and why so many are leaving top positions right now.
I'm John Evans, KCBS News Time, 11:31.
CBS News Brief. On top of COVID, the flu, and the cold, there is now another seasonal childhood sickness worry, a respiratory virus affecting very young children 2 and under. Correspondent Omar Villafranca at one Texas hospital trying to deal with it.
RSV cases typically peak in December to mid-February, but this month, the hospital has more RSV cases than any other respiratory illness, including COVID.
President Biden was on the campaign trail in Pittsburgh, pointing to the big infrastructure bill he helped push through Congress.
This is just one of 2,400 bridges across the country that are being repaired just this year because of this wall.
In Southern California, Los Angeles scandals involving gynecologists. One former one at UCLA just found guilty of 5 counts of sexual abuse.
Another LA school, USC, is dealing with a similar scandal involving its former gynecologist. USC has paid out more than $1 billion in civil settlements.
Correspondent Steve Futterman, CBS News Brief. I'm Tom Foti.
KCBS News Time, 11:32. The Ukrainian government is warning of rolling blackouts after Russian strikes destroyed 30% of the country's power stations in just over a week. CBS News correspondent Holly Williams with the news.
How are you?
I'm good.
Vitaly Klitschko is the mayor of Kyiv, a former world heavyweight champion and a symbol of Ukraine's resistance.
They try to destroy our critical infrastructure. They want to make our citizens freezing in the winter without heating, without electricity, water.
He's talking about this, a new wave of Russian strikes that Ukraine says has targeted 45 energy facilities, destroying 30% of its power stations in just over a week. The government's warned of rolling blackouts as the frigid winter approaches. Yet the people of this nation appear as stoic as ever. Kyiv's subway has served as a bomb shelter for civilians during Russian attacks. But we found it packed with busy commuters, getting on with life in the face of a vicious invasion.
We will win soon.
It's our dream. It must come true. So this is a Javelin anti-tank missile.
Yes.
Mayor Klitschko says Vladimir Putin's strategy is backfiring.
Our people is angry. It's our future. is our home.
They're making you more determined.
It's true.
The U.S. says it has information that troops from Iran are on the ground supporting Russian drone attacks here in Ukraine. Ukraine claims that Russia has ordered nearly 2,500 so-called kamikaze drones from Iran.
What is influencing Latino voters ahead of the midterm elections November 8th? CBS News correspondent Lilia Luciano reports from Nevada.
Stakes in the Nevada midterm races are high, and odds are Latinos will decide. Making up 20% of the state's electorate, governor, House, and Senate candidates are reaching out to secure votes among the fastest-growing minorities. Few groups are more powerful and effective in eliciting those votes than the state's culinary union, knocking on more than 1 million doors ahead of this election. This year, the union endorsed incumbent Democratic Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, who made history as the first Latina ever in the Senate. But the CBS News Battleground tracker shows her statistically tied with her opponent, former Nevada Attorney General Adam Laxalt. So even after hours, Cortez Masto is making the rounds.
My focus is on Nevadans. That's always been my priority. Whether it's a small business owner like you have here, or it's families that want every opportunity to succeed for themselves and their kids, that's what it's about for me. That's the work that I get to do in the Senate every day.
For a state hit hard by COVID closures, with inflation and gas prices among the highest in the country, voting in this election is about nothing more than making ends meet, says Laxalt's advisor, Jesus Marquez.
Latinos in the past used to think that, okay, we need to vote for a Latina or a Latino, but now it doesn't matter whether it's Latino or not, as long as it takes care of the problems.
I can only tell you, that what I hear from Nevadas and Latinos, and it really is the same story for all of us, which is that American dream. It is the opportunity to succeed.
But her opponent has a fierce finger pointed at Democrats as to why that dream is out of reach.
I tell them, look outside. Everything they're experiencing is a direct result of Joe Biden and Senator Catherine Cortez Masto. All the pain they're feeling today at the pump, at the grocery store, in their family budgets is a direct result of policy. They're killing the American dream.
According to our CBS News Battleground tracker, 8 in 10 voters here see their vote as gaining their party control of the Senate in Washington.
Lilia Luciano, KCBS News Time 11:36. We'll check your traffic and weather coming up in 2 minutes.
Hey, I'm Sammy Redwood, host of the podcast Beyond Black History Month. Here's reason number 568 million of why you should be listening. From in-depth reporting on the shortage of black sperm to how one House of the Dragon Star is dealing with online trolls who don't love seeing black dragon riders.
I can't lose sleep over worrying about things that are beyond my control.
Listen and subscribe to Beyond Black History Month on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
A global pandemic, social unrest, and wild market swings. Welcome to the new normal. For investors looking for financial stability, it's a challenge. But now there's Reliant Capital. Reliant can give you high returns with no market risk of any kind, 10 to 12%, and it's eligible for an IRA or 401k rollover. Call 800-788-1000 and get the kind of returns Warren Buffett's been earning for years. Invest in something you can rely on. Call 800-788-1000 for your free brochure.
What's an investor to do these days? With a worldwide pandemic and economically turbulent times, you wonder, where can I find a reliable investment? Answer, Reliant Capital. Reliant could give you high returns with no market risk of any kind, 10 to 12%, and it's eligible for an IRA or 401k rollover. Call 800-788-1000 and get the double-digit returns Warren Buffett's been earning for years. Protect what you've worked for and call 800-788-1000 for your free brochure.
Yosemite National Park's advanced vehicle reservations ended October 1st, so the park is yours again, California. This autumn, get away to Yosemite Mariposa County's warm, sunny days and crisp, clear, star-filled Sierra nights. The beauty of fall awaits with colorful changing leaves, creating picture-perfect views for you, your family, and friends to enjoy. You can find trip planning tips and excellent lodging values and special offers by visiting Yosemite.com.
KCBS News Time, 11:38. Traffic and weather together. Frank Munich is here. Frank, can you talk over the vacuum cleaner right here out there?
The CHP, that's actually the sound of the CHP cleaning up a couple of problems on the roadways.